What's good, YouTube? It is your boy Big Cool coming to you from Colossal Sports TV, and I am back with another video. It is a rumor going around that Demetrius Andrade could be returning in July against Yamaguchi Falco, excuse me. I'll post a link in the description below so you all can check it out for yourself. I think it's for NewYorkFights.com. Michael Woods is the writer. Used to work with ESPN, so he's a very credible journalist in the sport of boxing. But if this fight is finalized, it could be taking place at the Turning Stone um, Casino in Verona, New York. You all know Demetrius Andrade, former WBO junior middleweight champion, highly talented 2008 U.S. Olympian, has been, I won't say he's been a disappointment as a pro in terms of, not living up to expectations, but he isn't active enough. He's 30 years old with only 25 fights. At this age, you thought he would have 30 plus fights, possibly a unified champion, in bigger and better fights, or a little more worldwide known than he is. But promotional issues has been one of his downfalls in bad decision making. I remember a few years ago he was supposed to fight Jamel Charlo, but he turned the fight down or whatever he said. I interviewed him a few times, and I'll try to, set up an interview with him in the future sometime. But I mean, he's one of my favorite fighters. He's a guy that can fight out of either orthodox or the southpaw stance. He's 6 feet tall, I believe, 5'11", 6 feet tall. Like I said, he's fast. He rangy. He can box. He can punch. He's a little clumsy in there. But this guy he could potentially be facing in Yamaguchi Falcao. He's 15-0 with 7 knockouts. He's from Brazil. Just checked out a little bit of his film. He's a southpaw. He seems to have some quick hands, nothing overly fast, but he seems a little awkward. And he won a bronze medal in the Olympics, I believe. He also has a brother that won the silver medal in the Olympics, who I think is going to be fighting Ron Murata, the WBA secondary middleweight champion, coming up soon. But from looking just a quick film that I've seen of him, he is a good fighter. He only had 15 fights. He's not a huge puncher by no means, but he has that amateur experience just like Demetrius Andrade. He's 5'10", 5'9.5", 5'10". He's 30 years old, just like Andrade. So they're about even in the age and not far off in height. And they both got a lot of amateur experience. So I think this will be a good fight for Andrade. It's not the fight that me or anybody that knows who he is and wants to, and knows how good he is, good a fighter he is, to see him in. But until he gets that opportunity against a Gennady Golovkin or Jamel Charlo or Canelo or whoever it may be that that's on his level, we have to settle for these fights. And it's good that he will be fighting, because his last fight was against Alantez Fox, where he just dominated him, won a unanimous decision, and that was in October. So he's fighting again, possibly in July. I don't know if that'll be on HBO or Showtime or ESPN or what network, but he definitely needs to get and stay active. He needs to, after this fight, if he wins, he needs to turn around and be right back in the ring. Like I said, it's a frustrating thing to see him wasting his own, hard, God-given talent by continuously making bad, business decision, out, pricing himself out, thinking he's worth more than what he really is. His skills would say he's worth more, but the results in the ring, yes, he's been in there with Vanes Martirosyan, won that vacant WBO junior middleweight title against him, and been in the ring with Willie Nelson, and just pieced him up in a brilliant performance, So he has some solid guys on his resume, but if he's going to be looking to make that next step, he's going to have to get active. He's going to have to stay active, and he's going to have to, look, you got to give something to get something, and he's going to have to possibly, take short money to get, these top guys in the ring. I don't know what his asking price is, and I'm not one to tell another man what he should what his worth should be. But at some point, man, you're 30 years old. I don't know what his peak is, his physical peak, and how many years he want to do this, or how many years he has left in boxing. But at 30, you need to make your move, man. He's too skilled, too talented to be on the sidelines. He need to win this fight, make a statement, and not just keep calling these guys out. When the opportunity presents itself, you need to take it, sign on the dotted line, because I want to see him in a big fight. But until then, we got to settle for a Yamaguchi Falcao fight potentially. If you like this video, smash the like button, smash that subscribe button, hit that post notification bell to get notified every time I upload content. Drop your comments in the comment section below. Shout out to everybody in the movement that's moving with us. Check out 3kingsboxing.com for your latest and greatest up-to-date boxing news. Reported the way it should be, unfiltered and unbiased. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.